Morning, beautiful people.
Good morning.
Hello. Sorry, I needed famous Tim Hortons this morning.
Could use one of those too. Good morning.
Hello. So, did you have YouTube on? We're all just waking up. Okay, I found the party
What
with
are
the
you
cookie.
doing in there? Be quiet. Shush. There we go. Sorry about that.
Ah, it's all good. So I'm glad in the chat I could see that we have Sean, we have Cookie, we have Stan. I'm so glad that Cookie is, you know, making connections.
Yes, I seen that.
So that's good. That's good. It's funny. Oh, and then Cookie has a new puppy. I did not know that. Where's the name of the puppy? What's the name of the puppy? Foxy. Foxy will be on Twitter with Cookie. Yippee!
Miniature Aussie.
Coffee.
Cute.
Good morning, dear Michael Ann.
Good morning, Cookie.
Sean.
Morning, Stan. Morning, Sean.
Because I came up in the chat says, I sent you a WhatsApp message, and I was like, Sean, you didn't send me. And then I read the chat in front. I was like, oh, okay. Because my description in my videos on Monday, I always say, grab coffee and chat with friends. Hey, he says, oh, look at that. Please do not be late for your live. I guess I didn't get the message 5 minutes ago.
Oops. Morning, Sean.
Oh, Sean, how many more days till happiness? Extreme happiness that I almost explode everywhere. So, how was your weekend? Can you hear the heat?
Nothing exciting.
Nothing exciting. That's good.
Yeah.
The only thing exciting I did, I stayed home. Steve, in the afternoon, I just laid down in bed, I just wanted to relax. Steve came in, fell asleep, did his usual. And 20 minutes later, View was out. And he didn't wake me up until my alarm rings at 9:30 to go to bed and at 10. Well, my 10 o'clock alarm woke me up. And I'm going, 10 in the morning? It looks a little dark. And Steve goes, that's 10 at night. And I was like, oh, geez, live, I forgot. I was like, oh,
I
sorry.
see you up late. I'm like, what's she?
Well, it's because I had a nice sleep. I had a 4.5 hour snooze. And I was like, my husband's like, well, I didn't want to wake you. I said, if I snooze in the afternoon, my sleep. So guess I went to like Saturday night / Sunday morning. Was like super early when I went to bed, and I was like, I can't sleep now. I'm like wide awake. So, but yeah, it was fun. I slept in. It was nice. Hi, Akika. How are you, my darling from Hawaii?
Aloha. Oh, I see you.
My voice is a little off because I didn't drink enough water. But I'm happy. It's Monday. It's Monday. Gotta start the week with Monday. Yeah. When there's a snow day, you don't get to have your Monday. Oh, Cookie, I know who you're talking about. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Come on up and show us the pictures. Oh, can I click the share button? No, I don't think I can. Because I'm on my phone. That's a little. I am stepping out now. Board meeting. Have fun, Sean. Say hi to Alana for us.
1:51 a.m. I think I was still awake at 1:50.
I'm trying to think. Who's on the board meeting? There's Lorraine, Sean, Ilana. Is Darian on that? I don't know. It's 1:51 a.m. Gosh,
I think I was still awake then.
that was that's pretty late slash early in the morning.
I was trying to sleep. Oh, yeah. Trying to sleep but listening to Ron Darrell's live. And then kind of glancing at the chat going,
That's the
nope,
problem. You're not supposed to glance at the chat, honey.
I know. That's what happened when I got to the point that my Discord kept going off, and it's like, no, I can't look anymore. I'm gonna want to respond. Nope, go to sleep.
Did you not just close your PC?
No,
Or mute the notifications so then you can sleep
sleep
a
if
bit?
it's quiet. Usually I just put somebody's lives or videos on.
Yeah.
Like I used to play the playlist
Yeah.
for good friends to help get them watch hours.
Tim's in the house. Oh,
Sleep is
good. He's funny,
overrated.
Tim. Sleep
Yeah,
is
it looked like
overrated.
he was out a blast.
Yeah, I'm sure he hasn't slept yet because he's like, you know, somebody's got to keep an eye on Kenny. You know, not missing out on nothing. Good morning, Tim. How are you, darling?
All I can think is, where's the egg rolls? Where's the egg rolls? Oops.
It's funny you say egg rolls because yesterday I had spring rolls. I was like, and then I was like, oh, Tim, you're missing them.
I haven't had a good spring roll in a while. Morning, Najima.
Cookie, Najuma. I know the beautiful people are here. It's Monday morning, that's why. Oh, I left one of my water bottles in the car, and it's a minute. Oh, there's ice in it, but it's not fully frozen. I left it over the weekend. I was like, oh, it's gonna be frozen, because you know it's minus 20 something right now Celsius. But nope, not quite so it does insulate. That was like the reverse insulation to see if it works. Good morning, Danny. How are you, darling? Welcome to the Monday morning in the car event. But I found a parking lot with beautiful lights, so I have a glow this morning. Yesterday was snowing, and I was like, I didn't want to go out. My husband brought me to Lowe's, and I was like, I don't want to go out. And I get to Lowe's, and he goes, I just need one thing. Okay, let's go by. I was like, you mean you brought me here for 3 minutes? I was like, oh, I'll walk around in the store, get some exercise in the store. No, he's like, no, we're out of here.
I used to do that once upon a time at the mall before everything went. Like, oh, I need some exercise. Just go wander the mall. Wander around.
So Tim, oh, good morning, Lanai Design Rita. How are you?
60-roll egg rolls. 10 minutes.
That's a lot of egg rolls.
Well, I heard that story about 2 bottles of moose milk gone in 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, what? Surprise,
So,
Cookie.
Cookie, you've always had a wrench for so long. Because, we always want you to share. I took 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't blame you. My grandma, when she made egg rolls, it was the same thing. I remember helping her doing egg rolls. But I'm sure it was not as good as yours. But that's when my grandma passed away, because, she was like amazing. She was an amazing cook slash baker slash whatever you want to call her, because she did it all. And, the freezer was full of goodies, and she always made me pumpkin cookies. So I said I wanted pumpkin cookies, and I wanted my grandma's egg rolls. And you guys can fight for the pies, the casseroles, or what. I was like, those are the only 2 things that I said I want to leave as like my last memory of my grandma. And they gave me, because she used to do a lot of jams and stuff. And a few years ago, I found a jam. It was over 15 years. And I was telling my cousins, should I eat it and try? There's so much sugar in this thing. Like it's like a blob. And, and then I have one of my cousins that sent me like this long, swear it seems like 12-page email. Please don't open it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I just keep it like as a souvenir from my grandma. Like, nobody can open this, but it'll still stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? And I said, with this craziness in the world, I said, if there's no food, there's always the questionable jam jar. But it's still sealed, like the little thing is still down and all.
I did that. I had stuff. My mom made marmalade, and then she also made homemade cucumber relish. And I still have jars for years after she passed, and it's like, we ate it.
Cucumber relish. Oh my god, yes. My grandma used to make chow chow. That was one of my favorite too. My grandma was awesome. So this is what the pandemic. I was like, oh, but my aunt has all the books, right? Like my grandma's recipes, and she was supposed to, photocopy them or download them on. We never got them done because she worked so much. Now she's retired. She's like, I can't be bothered. So
Moose milk makes you do things you normally wouldn't see. Well, we don't want you to hear about it. 5 shots of moose milk in half an hour is bad.
no, good. I'm just saying, not all Canadians drink moose milk. Let's get this myth, let's kibosh it. Is that the word?
Not all of us Canadians can drink moose milk. It's only available in 2 provinces.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So,
but 8 stores in over 2 provinces.
Paula Tame? Tim. You gotta get her out of that shell. You gotta crack the frostbites of all the snow from Saskatchewan at like minus 40 Celsius, for crying out loud.
Oh.
She's probably still falling out over there because it's so freaking warm compared to here.
You should watch the color.
And I'm looking at everybody at courtside. I was like, hashtag one day. And I'm so proud of Kenny. Hello. Kenny was on Bob Wells. Good job, Kenny. I was like,
Eddie.
And I was like, Kenny, why didn't you ask John? Bob Wells goes, oh, you should be able to get a job. And then you should have said, well, Bob, here's my number. Give me a call with that job. I was like, God, where's Kenny not thinking?
Trying to make her dance
on the fire? I doubt that.
No luck. Maybe she needed her Canadian friends.
Yeah. What? Were you playing all American music, not Canadian music? I'm just kidding. That's a joke, people. That's a joke. We listen to the same music. Maybe I should lock the car because I can't see you.
I just seen somebody walk by there. Like, oh, geez.
Like, oh, maybe I should lock the car. Never thought of that. Can dance for sure. Yeah. She's a wild woman. Yeah. It was so funny. I was like,
I've seen a couple of things. It's like, whoa.
Steve and I were looking on Amazon for, personal carry-on bag, like the personal bags for the airlines and stuff. It has to be TSA approved by certain measurements, like 18, 14, 8. 18 by 14 by 8. I'm like, okay. So we Googled this.
Mine's downstairs.
We Googled it for about 2 hours because I was like, there's just so many. And I was like, okay, Google this. Okay, let's watch the video. I don't like this. Okay, find another one. This is, so we kept going. And then we forgot to check the measurement. So on our list of like 5 potentials, there was only 2. And I was like, well, that narrowed it down for us.
Oh, it's like a little rolling bag that I took to Cuba and back. So I guess it's TSA approved if it it went through okay.
Yeah. Make our own moose milk.
One day I will.
I don't drink, so make my Tim Hortons instead. A good hot chocolate. Delicious. It's well worth the place. So I don't even know if I actually.
Good morning,
warmed up
Dawn.
today. Good morning, Dawn. Oh, I love Dawn's property. Oh my God. I would love. I was like, when I was in Italy, I saw like an olive tree, but then to see hers, like just like it doesn't look like so mass produced. It was so beautiful. But it warmed up. It's -10 today. Why am I getting a bunch of messages?
Here. And we actually got snow yesterday.
Yep.
It was only,
That's why-
don't even think it was 2 inches, but yep, -10.
Good morning, Paula. Or Paula's not in bed yet? What?
Good
Girlfriend.
morning, Paula.
Paula, request from Tim and I. You gotta dance around the fire. It's not courtside until you do. Okay, Debbie, thank you. You can have my portion, Debbie. I'll hold your hand too, but I won't tell no one. Paula, I heard that everybody wants to come to Canada just for moose milk. I want to know, Tim.
Good morning, Matt.
Oh, good morning, Matt. Are you bringing everybody to Disney? A whole convoy. Oh, you might get a family discount with all that bunch of people at Disney is all I'm saying. Paula, we miss you. We hope you're having fun. I still can't believe you're all having a ball.
You know, I love these lives. It's like living vicariously through all these people that are sitting around the fire and having fun. And I'm like, oh, where's Paula? Where's Nate?
Oh, we have a guest. Somebody's in the basement.
I see Paula in the shot. I see you. Morning, Nick.
I just figure I'd check in here before I throw my boots on and head out the door here at my hotel.
Hello, darling.
Oh, I did 73 hours last week, and I'll probably do another 60 plus this week.
How much mail are you Americans sending?
Well, it's not that. It's that this office has been short-staffed for a while, and people work over 60 hours a week. So that's why the district is letting people like me come in from other stations to come help for a while.
Wow.
So it doesn't hurt either. I'm at an extended stay hotel, got my own little kitchenette, and don't have a pool or a hot tub at this one, which stinks, but is what it is. But the nice thing is, once I'm done downstairs at getting a waffle or whatever, my car is in a heated garage, so I don't have to warm it up.
Ooh, that's nice.
I know, right? But no, I just wanted to come check in. I don't got any more time. I got to throw on my boots and hit the road. So good to see you guys.
So have a great one, Nick. Don't
Be
work
safe.
so hard.
Bye.
Okay, if anybody wants to come up, like Tim, Paula, Dawn,
She's
beautiful
living
people.
her,
Good morning,
living her
Dawn.
dream. I'm glad, Paul. I'm glad everything's gone well for you.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Rough start, but
I prayed for that ambulance to get you there. Is that once it's there, something happens, you got a bunch of people. That's the whole thing when you travel. You're like, ugh. It's the unknown that makes us all giddy and at the same time not giddy.
yeah.
I'm just hoping that, like, because, you know, you were saying in privately chat with me, you're looking to dust off your tent. And I was like, I want to dust off my teardrop. And hopefully this year I don't, because everything was like booked kazoo, you know, because everybody's like, we can't do nothing else. Like March 1st, everything was booked until like August. And I was like, ugh, try to find one place was impossible.
Well, when they were showing the one lady's clam at Quartzsite there, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." I had the tent that Dustin and I bought together, and it's a 14-person tent.
Swim.
But I put a cot up in there, then you can put your chair up in there, and you can have your luggage and everything all organized.
You know what we used to do instead of luggage? We used to get those big totes. You know, it fit in the back seat. And as soon we'd use it as a side table, as a chair. And if you have your lawn chair, you can put your feet up, you know. It was like a multi-use.
It has a little awning out the front too that you can sit under.
Lance, it's minus 10 degrees Celsius. It warmed up halfway from yesterday because yesterday was minus 20. Yeah, that clam was awesome though. Well, Steve and I debated
So
from getting a clam or like a bat wing on the teardrop. And last night, Steve and I are talking. We're like, if we're keeping the teardrop, I think we should, you know, invest in
too cold to stick head out of the blanket to hop on. Oh, come on. It's probably warmer there than this is here.
I missed the chat because the chat's going a little fast. It's too cold to, okay. The blanket. I'm with you there. Well, what's the temperature over there, Tim? Is it 0 Fahrenheit? Is it 40 Fahrenheit?
I think Kenny leaves tomorrow, Lance.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly.
Oops, sorry, there you go. I was trying to push the button, it wouldn't push. I was like, my phone was like, I'm getting tired. Don't be tired on me. But yeah, so I was like, so Steve and I decided, yeah, we're gonna invest. Oh, I got a picture. Cookie sent me a picture. We're gonna invest in a tent and an awning attached. Because we have one that's like a 10 by 10 or 12 by 12. But then the setup takes, you know, 10 Celsius. Oh God, 20 degrees difference. Oh, I take your 10 Celsius any day. Yes, Cookie, I just got the beep beep from it. You probably heard it.
Yeah, that's 10 above. We're 10 below here.
Yeah, that's 20 degrees difference. But that's not good for Dawn because if they're used to, sorry about that, people. Vocal quality issues in the morning. It's stuck. So yeah, but for Dawn, it's not good. It's a hitch web. What's on hitch web, Carol? I have a hitch in the back of the teardrop, so I have a folding, I could put like 100 and something pounds on it. I agree, Debbie. I always say, my friends are the family that I chose, so when I meet them, it's like meeting family, extended family. Stuff for my trailer. Oh, okay. Carol, do you have a business code I can use? Because I know you've been outfitting your truck.
Well, no, even Ray was on whose live again was it? Ron's last night. We were talking while he was driving and said how great it was just to meet everybody in person that you've been talking.
And then discovering that they're all real, like just like you and I.
No, we've got to
by
meet
the way,
3
Paula,
times.
by the way, Paula, I hope you pinch somebody's cheek. That's all I'm gonna say right now. You know what I'm talking about. High current comma. There you go. I'll ask. Good answer, brother. I was like, so we decided to finally order an electrical cooler refrigerator thing. And we've debated because, last year we ordered one from Walmart, the 16 weeks wait. Daryl, you'll have to ask Paula. You had to be on Ontario 21 to know my conversation. You didn't, Paula?
She didn't pitch any.
Come on, Paula. You're happy as hell.
It's never too late. It's never too late.
Yeah, it's never too late. You have 4 wheels or 6 wheels on an ambulance. They roll very well, I hear. So there we go.
And video evidence, or it didn't happen.
No, just a picture. If she wants a video for her
Yeah,
archive.
video. Well, it's a short.
Papa Vine's in the house. Good morning,
Look at
Jeffrey. A 16 Fahrenheit here. Oh my, yeah, 3 Fahrenheit. Wow. Yeah, you got it cold. Yep, you got it cold over there too. Debbie, where are you at? I forget, where's Debbie? Tim's like, Tim, are you volunteering? You can practice on Tim first, Paula.
Yep.
Paula, this is for you, having Tim Hortons in the morning. Today was Tim Hortons, not A&W. But there's better lighting at Tim Hortons. Free lighting. I'll take the free lighting. It's all about the freeisms of the world.
I wanted to grab a Timmy's while I was out the other day and didn't get.
Northwest Indiana. Indiana is northwest, going that way. Okay. I have to, going towards Montana.
Down below Michigan, I believe.
Oh,
You see.
Don is sending some hot flame love to everyone that's chilly. Send them your virtual heat. Pinch, pinch, Tim, see? But now when you see me,
Indiana's kind of below Michigan there. Stay.
you're going towards that way, more that way. To me, Michigan is kind of almost like in the center for me. But for probably on the map, it's not exactly, but for me in my head, it's like. Hey,
It's hard to see my map in the dark.
I missed Troy. That's just saying hello to Troy. I did miss Troy. Sorry, bonjour, mon beau, comment ça va? So.
Morning, Troy.
Breakfast at work. Hopefully. You know it's cold when the hot chocolate is not hot no more.
I know.
It's like, yeah.
Lukewarm chocolate.
Hey, there's the iced tea, but there's chocolate milk, I'm right across. You're right across by Tim Hortons? I don't see a lamp. Across from you is the bulk barn. Yep, that was a little pinch. That was one of my favorite commercials. So, yeah, I want to know what he's across. He's across the Tim Hortons, I believe.
Now, there's one down there around the corner, but it's still too far to go.
When it's cold, you're like, that's too far. I remember when my mom and my aunt came to visit once. They're like, and I don't drink coffee, and they drink coffee. My aunt's like, what do you do for coffee? I said, there's a Tim Hortons at every other block, corner block. I'm sure I'm okay. So I go to Tim Hortons, I give my aunt a $50 gift card, and I said, when there's no more, tell me. I'll just refill it. And she goes, well, for $50, we can get you a percolating machine. I'm like, it'll take room on my counter. It won't get me out of the house. And I won't have the nice lady who works at Tim Hortons. I said, there's a rhyme, there's a thought behind my madness. So the next Christmas she came to visit, she brought the brand new percolating machine, coffee, and all that. I said, you better bring the coffee because it's just going to stay there as it'll be a decoration on my counter, right? But that coffee machine lasted me 15 years. And she goes, oh, you saved so much money. I said, but I didn't get to see the smiley face of the Tim Hortons lady. Debbie, there's two kinds. There's the regular, and then there's the dark roast. I could tell you it smells delicious, but I don't drink coffee, so I couldn't tell you.
I have French vanillas. Is more sugar.
Yeah.
And
I'm at Timmy's, Lance. I'm waiting for you to say hello. Come pinch my cheeks. See? I'm beside the pizza place. Wait, you can't see the pizza place, can you? No, that's not the pizza place. That's the pizza place. Okay, can't see it.
Tim's Coffee, best to though his wife prefers McDonald's. I don't drink either. Like I said, French vanilla.
Well, that's what I do when I make hot chocolate. The French vanilla's in the freezer, and I just take just a little, just to give it a little oomph. Daryl, my grandma pinched these cheeks so much, I'm sure they're in withdrawal.
I've pinched those cheeks.
Yeah. They didn't get to be so cute without that, you know, like.
And I got video proof that got over 1,000 views in a week.
Eating bacon and
It was funny.
eggs at the hotel breakfast bar before I head out. Nick, have waffles for us. Nick, have waffles. That's what I was looking at on Facebook Market for like a panini / waffle, like by the Cuisinart, because that's what I like to bring at the teardrop. I just, when I have power, and then just save on the propane. Hey, when you
Waffle maker is
free site,
big around.
the Cuisinart one is it's like a rectangle. It's about a foot by not quite a foot.
I've seen the ones that have the reversing little plates so you can do the waffles or
Yeah. Or do the George Foreman kind of. But that's what I want. I was like, we have one for home, but I don't want to, home to trailer or homeless. No, just leave it in. Last year I debated of renting out our teardrop for extra cash. I said, well, if I set it up like how I want it, then, people will be like, yeah. Because we have a lot of stuff that we carry back and forth. I'm trying to avoid that now. Been up since 3:30 a.m., Stan? I think you need sleep. You can't even spell it right. Slept. Wait. Ding! Stan is in the house. Good morning.
I did that twice this
Danny.
Did that twice this weekend. I went to bed at a decent hour, then I was wide awake at like 4 in the morning.
Yep.
Then was awake till about 8 or 9, and then fell asleep till 11.
The chat is going too fast on my little phone. I'm like, so hopefully, I've been checking the phones, and I can't pull the plug if I want a Samsung or an Apple. I'm like trying to make this phone just last like 3 more months. So like that, because usually in March, the new Samsung comes out, right? So I was like, and when it does, the other one drops in price. And is it in May that the new Apple usually drops? I'm missing chat. It's going too fast. I'm weird? No, you're not.
She said she had salted caramel waffles today, frozen Eggos, but very tasty. Interesting.
And you know what? I had Eggos in the fridge because I just thawed them out from last night. This morning I opened the fridge and I was like, I was in the mood for Eggos last night. I should have made them last night. This morning, no Eggo. Oh yeah.
I don't have anything good like that.
It's $1 in the US for coffee. That's cheap. We only have that promo during summer only. They should have that promo during winter. But again, they might be.
Like they have the $1 summer deals with a pop.
Yeah. 2:23 p.m. here. Oh, good afternoon then. Once traveling is in full swing. I can't wait. I'm like, I look forward to it. Well, like I said, I've seen quite a bit of Ontario. There's like probably a dozen cities that I have not stopped in and checked something out in. So I have yet to go back to Pembroke. I always said I'd go back to Pembroke because I knew somebody who was there who had built like little wood cabins. And I was like, yeah, Tim, we are all from the future for you guys. Oh, Paula,
Double.
I'd bring your double. You could just warm it up on your stove. Does she have a microwave now? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I think she does.
I think
You need some Timbits without the wasps on them too.
Yeah. Honey Timbits, but no bugs. Lance, when are you gonna do it live from the shower? You might get more views than Ray. You never know. Hope today is a good day for you. I say it was. Thanks. That's the whole thing with YouTube. We've met people everywhere that sometimes you forget. I was like, who's where again? I'm like, Now I know why Brandon put a map in his bedroom to put it where everybody is at, so like that he can follow. No wasps there. Yeah, only tarantulas, right?
Or plastic scorpions.
Tarantulas, scorpions. Are you bringing home a tarantula as a pet? That would be awesome. I'm just saying.
Ray was talking. You tried to pull a prank with put a plastic scorpion by her tire, but Travis blew the prank, going, "Why is there a plastic scorpion by your tire, Paula?"
Oh, Javi! Well, Paula, I hope you enjoy your travels and think of us. We are all there in spirit. We are wishing you well.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you.
Try some gator meat. Since you're in the U.S., you gotta try some gator meat. It's like when you're in Australia, you gotta try kangaroo. When you're in the U.S., you gotta try gator. That's on my bucket list to try. Nah, I have 4 minutes left. Then I get to drive to work. I took away my hat. That's good. I usually have 2 winter hats when it's -20. So I was like, oh, I'm down to no hat right now. The car's at 85 Fahrenheit just to keep my tootsies warm. My feet are warm.
How did I know about the scorpion? Ron Darrell's live wee hours of this morning while he was driving home.
I'm just saying, dear Paula, we know. We know. Oh, Troy says, fried gator tail's pretty good. See? See?
So what happens when you're listening to lives when you should be sleeping? It's like, what? What happened?
Yeah. Well, that's what I said because I'm in Eastern time. I miss so much stuff from the Western time because it's 9 o'clock over there and it's midnight here. So I'm like, I'm already gone. So they have another 3 hours of chit chat, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
because
miss it all.
it was like 1 o'clock. And I'm listening to all this. I'm like, but that's not late here. There, that's
Mhm. See, Tim, that is your quest. Your quest is to find Gatormate. Sweet dreams, Paula.
good night, sunshine.
And don't forget, we love you and we miss you.
That's
Go be beautiful. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I love what Stan says. Paula, what happens in Quartzsite doesn't stay in Quartzsite. Just saying. There's too many cameras everywhere.
or loose lips.
You shouldn't have fed them the moose milk on the first night. That's all I'm saying.
25 minutes and milk gone. Boom.
Yup. But all I have to say is, I was disappointed on D's that there was no Van Vita pasties. So disappointed. Nobody had the pasties on. Paula, that was your shot. Nothing happened in Quartzsite. What are you talking about?
Didn't say a thing.
Tim,
Didn't hear
I love
anything
that
either.
you're playing innocent.
I didn't hear anything either.
And I didn't see nothing. So between I who didn't see, she didn't hear. Did you say anything, Tim? Because I didn't. But it looks like a bunch of fun.
I did.
But I was like, if I was there, Quartzsite would be a little bit more green. But I love that there was cactuses. I was like, how far a drive do you have to go to see a palm tree? So I said, Mobang, did you type that with a straight face? Stan asked. I would just love to see Stan get at Quartzsite and people be like, Stan's here? Stan, you would break the internet. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Tim's like, geez. Yes, he did, Stan. Tim says, yes, he did. Oh. No yawning, young lady. It's too early
Sorry.
in the morning for that. Okay, you can yawn for the people in Quartzsite. How about that?
It was Jan for Paula.
Only half an hour to go see palm trees?
Half an hour. Half an hour.
Wow. That's like me driving to Lance's house.
Are those the ones in Palm Canyon, up in the canyon?
One day, Colorado, I will hit you up. Palm trees is in my garden. Oh my gosh. Look at that, what Dawn says. You got olive trees and palm trees? Forget it. I'm just going to go to Cypress. I'll just see it all at Dawn's.
That's what I
Dawn, you
love.
might make me work in your garden because I will say definitely yes.
So I loved when I was in Cuba looking out my the balcony. It's just like palm trees, palm trees, palm trees, palm trees everywhere.
That's on my hashtag list, bucket list when I go on the cruise. See a flamingo in Miami and see palm trees and have gator. Then I could say, I went to Florida, then on a cruise. I want one of those little carnival things that everybody has on their shelf somewhere. And I'm like, I was on that boat. Sorry, that ship. Time to go be? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, it is. I don't like to, but I need to. Work calls. Hey, are you coming? We can't have Monday without you because you're the only one who loves Monday. Yeah, I set the tone. I set the tone, people. Oh my God, John, one day I will. Like I said to my husband, when I went in my trip to Italy, like we were there 2 weeks, and I saw probably what, a quarter of the big cities in Italy, as I call it. And there were just so many things to see. Like the Amalfi Coast, we were there, 14 hours, and I was like, I can't cram everything I want to do in the Amalfi Coast in 14 hours. So I always say, if you take a holiday, you better take 3 weeks to a month to just one spot, and then move to the other, and then move to the other. Yes, Debbie, have a great flamingos on our 2 salt lakes in Cyprus. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ah, man. It's
My
Monday.
aunt
Yay,
might
I'm
lived in
having
Cyprus.
time. Sorry.
But my uncle and my 2 cousins lived in Cyprus for a short time. That's when my cousins were like toddlers, so that's going back almost 50 years.
One day. The day I have so much money, I could just rent my own private plane and say, today we are going here. Today we are going there. That's my goal. One day. Okay, are
Give
you
me
ready,
some
Michael?
more.
Are you ready, Michael?
Nope. Okay.
What do we do to my beautiful people?
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day, and come see me Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Michael and Spoiled Mama, and then we'll go over to Bees at 7.
Woo-hoo. Beautiful people, thanks for hanging out. The sun is kind of rising. It's kind of, can you see it? Just a little. All the snow is kind of hard, but the sun is rising. It is Monday, and if you're from the past or from the future, thanks for joining. And guess what? Don't miss out Michael Ann at 6. I'm at 7 for Let Loose Thursday. And don't forget, in the morning, Thursday morning, we have TGIFJ going on, just so we catch up to make sure you had a good Monday and a great week. Until then, bye. Wait a minute, I'll do this. Exit solo so we can say bye together. Have fun, people. Be beautiful.